Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be trying those last 6, that's 5 because I have the camera in my other hand, 6 candies, or eggs. I can't show them to you because this is future editing me, who realized she was an idiot and deleted the clip of me showing you all the candies in their wrappers, but cut the previous me showing you the candies out of their wrappers. So I went ahead and unwrapped everything except for the Cadbury mini eggs because they're small in there, so I can just pour them out in a minute. I was gonna refrigerate them, but I'm impatient and I really want to eat all of this candy, and I'm gonna share with my mom.
Hello.
So these two, you can see where they've been 2 halves sealed together. There in the center, and also there in the center. And just like I did with the Cadbury eggs, I've laid them out on their packaging so I don't forget what is what. Although these are all very distinctive, unlike the Cadbury eggs. So this is the Lindor one, and this is the Oreo one. The packaging really tore, so you can't really tell other than by process of elimination. This is the Russell Stover one, and there is no marker on this to where it was sealed because it wasn't sealed. It was just the ingredients were, and just a blob of caramel because this one's caramel filled, on the conveyor belt and then drenched in chocolate. And that's very similar for these. I'm not sure if these were made very similarly or if they were made in a mold. Most likely in a mold. And then this one actually cracked when it came out of the packaging. So, let's cut them in half, starting with the Lindor ones. For the ones that have a seam, I'm going to cut them across the seam, just to make it a little bit easier. So, I've cut the Lindor open, and it's just a hard chocolate shell with a soft chocolate interior. And I really want to lick my fingers right now. So, yep. Here you go.
So rude, licking my fingers.
I don't know why you would want to watch me eat this, but okay.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Not much filling.
The entire thing is filling. It doesn't have, like, a caramel filling or any, like, distinct filling, but you can see that it's a hard chocolate shell with a softer chocolate interior. So, it's eaten. Tasted just like a Lindor Bomb Bomb, except it was in an egg shape, which is going to be something very... that's literally what these 3 are. And also the Reese's one, which I don't have because I don't like Reese's, but they are literally just the candy in an egg shape. I don't know about the Oreo one. I think Oreo has an Oreo cookie bar, so I'm assuming this will be just an Oreo cookie bar in an egg shape. That's literally what all of these are. I've just cut the Oreo one open, and this is actually very interesting. There's a little air pocket here. So this is the smaller half, which my mom is eating, and it has more filling than the bigger half, which actually has an air pocket, which is very interesting. And I haven't cut it right at the halfway point. It's a little off, as you can see here, but just regular milk chocolate on the outside. Here you go. And it does look, like I suspected, a lot like the Oreo cream bar. Yeah, it is just like the Oreo cookies and cream bar, which is very sweet. A little bit too sweet, but does make a good dessert, candy, whatever. So we're gonna do the crunch one next. I mean, you really can't cut it in half and see a filling because there isn't a filling. It's just got the crunch bits in it. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it in half. So I've cut it in half. I kind of had to saw it in half, which is... So it's got a little bit of chocolate at the top and then a lot of the crunchy bits kind of sunk to the bottom. And the chocolate does taste exactly, it's a Crunch bar, honestly. We all know it's Crunch Bar. But the chocolate in a Crunch Bar is actually quite a bit different from the last two we've had. So, here you go. Oh, you're eating. So, my mom said something really cool, and she's eating, but then she's going to repeat it for you.
As we suspected, Nance, it was just a Crunch Bar in an egg shape. As was the cookies and cream bar, just a cookies and cream bar in an egg shape. Believe it or not, the cookies and cream was too sweet.
So the crunch was better.
The crunch was much better.
Okay, so Russell Stover has a caramel chocolate. It's in kind of an oblong shape. It's not much different from this. This is going to be a Russell Stover caramel morsel, or whatever they call it, just in a more egg shape. I mean, even the actual morsel they have is in kind of a square, rounded square oblong shape, I think. I might have to look it up, but yeah, it's just gonna be a caramel Russell Stover. All right, so my mom offered to hold the camera while I cut it in half, so you can kind of watch, and you kind of have to saw and use your pressure in your hands to cut it in half. And yep, just as we suspected.
As we suspected, it's just a
Russell Stover caramel.
Russell Stover caramel.
I love caramel though, as you guys know. So this is really good. It's probably the best caramel bars and Crunch Bars are my favorite of all chocolate. So this is really good. I wouldn't say, actually I would say that it's better than the caramello, than than the Cadbury egg, but not better than Cadbury's caramello bar, which is what the Cadbury egg is a caramello bar in an egg shape. Although the caramello bar did come after the Cadbury egg. Although that makes no sense, what I just said, I don't think. Anyway, but yeah, it's a Russell Stover caramel chocolate in an egg shape. All right, on to the Twix one.
Okay,
All right, so I'm just gonna cut it in half, and you have to use quite a bit of force because the shortbread cookie on the inside is kind of hard to cut through.
There's a slight difference between an actual Twix bar
And this, yeah.
and this candy.
I don't know what it is. It's something with the shortbread cookie, I think.
Probably. What did they actually put in a real Twix bar?
It's like shortbread cookie. These are two different shortbread cookies.
Maybe.
Or maybe this is just stale. I don't know. But it doesn't taste bad.
No, it's not bad.
It tastes good. Now, with a very chocolatey taste in our mouths and being a little bit tired of sweets, at least in my case, my mom says you can never be tired of sweets.
Never be tired of chocolate.
We are going to rate them 1 through 5, and then we're going to try the mini eggs because we have them and we should.
We have them, so we might as well.
Yeah. Sorry. So, what was your number 1?
Definitely the Lindor.
Yeah. And my number 1 was the Russell Stover. And what was your least favorite?
I did not care for the cookies and cream.
Yeah. The Oreo one was also my least favorite.
The Oreo was just... Those were both a little bit just...
Too sweet. The Oreo one.
Too sweet, believe it or not.
Okay, so what was... So that's... For her, her favorite was the Lindor, and mine was the Russell Stover. And both our least favorites was the Oreos. That is our official rating. It is quite a few hours later, guys. It is 8:20 at night. And I am really tired, but I'm editing the video And I realized that I never tried and I'm holding them upside down. Wait. No, I'm not. The Cadbury mini eggs for you guys. So I'm going to try those. I mean, they're not going to be that bad. Obviously, they're chocolate. But I'm going to try them. And sorry, I keep covering the camera. I'm clearly tired. And see how they are. Alright, they were pretty easy to open once I found the right spot. As you can see, I tried to open them over here first. And one immediately fell out on my bed. Looks like they're yellow and orange and purple and white. But that might be pink. It might just look weird in the bag. So, let's take one out and try it. Crispy sugar shell. Milk chocolate inside. It's a little bit like an M&M, but the shell is way crispier. You're not meant to bite this in half like an M&M. I mean, you're not meant to bite an M&M in half either, but you can. The shell is soft enough. This was hard to bite. You're supposed to put this whole thing in your mouth and eat it. Anyway, let's see what we have here. My bed's clean. I just washed the bedding. So, we have, they're like a muted orange color. They look pinker on camera. And then we have some yellow ones. And I'm trying to point without looking where I'm pointing, just by looking in the camera. So it's a little bit hard to see what I'm doing. And we've got some white ones and some blue ones. And they're all the same. The sugar coating has no taste. So yeah. That is the last of our egg Easter candy. I really wanted that to focus when I said it. Oh well. So, that's the end of the video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!